They have a proverb here in China. Wear new shoes, but follow old paths. So the skyscrapers overlook ancient rituals. 1,000-year-old temples nestle by shopping malls. And megapower status is actually considered a return to the country's rightful place after centuries in the wilderness. But now, excitement about the economic miracle is turning to fear. So, should we be worried? And what happens next? We've spent the past week traversing the country. We found a land of contradictions where many people are worried since the alarm bells of last month. This is Shanghai, the country's financial epicenter, and of course it was here that China's Black Monday happened, a massive fall in share prices that transmitted contagion and concern all around the world. All the same, on the surface, this place seems to be booming. It's home to half the world's top 10 skyscrapers. The Shanghai Tower, finished only this month, is the continent's tallest. Shenzhen's unfinished Ping An Financial Center comes a close second. But the building works are a reminder of a more worrying trend: debt. China's construction bubble fed a housing bubble, which fueled a stock market bubble. The question is whether all three threaten to take down the economy entirely and put the country's 7% growth target at risk.
If President Xi is able to pull off average growth rates of 3 to 4% during his 10 years in office, he will have accomplished something that we should really be astonished, because he's inherited a much more difficult economy than we think. There's a huge amount of debt. There's a huge amount of unrecognized bad debt. And there is a financial system structured around a very unbalanced type of relationship with external volatility. And it's going to be very costly to adjust.
If you can get your head above the hustle and bustle of Beijing city life, what you tend to see are cranes, construction sites, and that's been the image of the economic story here over the course of the past few years. But in order to get to being a developed economy, what you need more of in China is consumption, people spending money.
Again, there's a difference between the surface, the smart shops in Chengdu, and the reality. Beijing seems reluctant to encourage more consumer spending. Maybe it's because when households spend and earn more, they tend to want more democracy. And that is China's real dilemma. It's getting to the stage where it may only be able to sustain its growth by changing its political system. For the leaders in Beijing, that is an unappetizing prospect. If anything, President Xi is actually clamping down more than his predecessors, especially in Xinjiang province, where the Muslim minority resents Beijing's control. In Hong Kong, this time last year, a change of stance on direct elections sparked protests that went on for months. For many China watchers, it's all part of one big story. They say either the communist leaders embrace democracy willingly, or they watch their economy slump, and maybe lose control altogether. Ed Conway, Sky News in China.